here. They're coming. Guess what? You're coming.
They are coming. They're coming with us. Good thing we're only going for 2 days. Empty nester lifting tip. Use a buddy.
I'm now going to lock up the house 2.5 hours after our neighbors left. But like all of our trips, we've overpacked. The dogs think that if they stay in the motorhome, they're going to get to go with us. But guess what? They get to go. Look how excited they are. They're confused, but they're going to have such a good time. All right, I'm going to lock up the house, turn on the alarm, and we're hitting the road. Here we go. There's Kala. She's ready for the road. Good girl. You must be a seasoned traveler. Maybe in your last owner took you camping. Hank, have you ever been camping? All right, stay there. All right, closing it up.
I see a reoccurring theme.
Which is?
We are so not getting our deposit back.
I'm trying to find directions for you. I think we need to be the spokespeople for Waze.
I think that's a really good idea.
The Waze of our generation.
Yes, we'll be the ambassadors for Waze.
Right. We've been on the road for over an hour, and one dog finally sat down. Hank's not sure, so he starts to sit down, then he gets kind of antsy, and I think he's worried about his equilibrium. Anyway, that's that. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. Empty nesters taking it to the streets.
We're here, Hank. We're here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down.
So you're making the bed,
I
baby.
would so much rather have you record me than help me get down. Seriously.
Here, I'll help you.
I don't even know how to get down.
Use
What
the
if I
ladder.
have the potty?
That's what the ladder's for.
What do I grab onto? There's some.
Turn around.
What do I do after a couple cocktails? So, beds aren't big enough for 2 Pelusises. So, I get a bed and Zeus gets a bed. Show him your bed, honey.
I'm going to show my bed. Hey, this is my bed. My bed.
Who's the favorite?
Oh, I can't do that one because we're going to get the... that's for the disco.
Who's the favorite child? Do you think you'll get colder? Do you want an extra blanket?
No, I'm fine. All right.
All kinds of fun.
We're ready. We're ready for some fun. Fun, fun, fun till the daddy takes her T-Bird away. Good morning, Coco.
Well, hi.
I slept like $1 million.
Isn't that amazing that you got the big snuggly bed because it's a full and we don't fit in a full. So I gave you the snuggly bed.
And I appreciate it more than you know.
And I took the bed over the driver's seat. Felt like I was on a train. I was worried I was going to roll off, so I hugged the inside wall all night.
They have that like NASCAR screen that you can put
I
up.
couldn't figure it out. Plus, you really think that would hold me?
If it folds up and then it has seatbelt things that click into the ceiling.
So I was up every hour or so, but not nearly as bad as our neighbors, our good friends who live across the campsite.
Their battery's
They burned
dead.
out their battery, and then their bed collapsed in the middle of the night.
We didn't want to know how that happened. I'm not sure.
I got this.
And I don't really want to know.
2 people and 2 dogs. Speaking of which, I have to go get our dogs.
Oh, come here. Chef, what are we having for breakfast?
Bagels, cream cheese, and a charcuterie trio. 2 different kinds of yogurt,
Yeah,
keto granola,
yeah.
and fruit from our good friends across the way.
Across the way,
For some reason, our dogs won't eat.
which is weird.
Yeah, so weird. And we had to put the dogs on leashes, so we put the dogs on leashes.
The funny thing is, for people that camp a lot, they got a lot going on with their motorhome.
For 2 people who never camp, I think we have it all together.
Yeah.
I even brought a tablecloth.
Our dogs are on a rope.
The only thing we're missing
Oh, don't say it.
is the propane for the fire pit.
Okay, so you know what I'm going
That
to do?
Zeus had on his list. Zeus had 4 things on his list. 4. One of them was flashlights. One of them was propane. One of them was the fire pit for the propane. I don't remember what your fourth thing was.
To remember the other three. But if you look at those four things, I actually got 3 of the 4. So that's
We can't remember the fourth, so you got 2 of the 4.
that's a B. No, that's actually an A.
I think I might have had
Pelusises don't do math.
30 things on my list.
I know.
I managed to get them all done.
I
But I'm
know.
not
That's why
throwing-
you're so special.
I'm not throwing stones because I have forgotten major items before, and my partner has been very kind about it.
Right.
So I will start being kind.
That would be nice.
I'm going to get paper plates from our friends who are having chaos.
So yes, I did forget the propane tank, but what I'm going to do is find the camp host. It's right down the lane here, and I'm going to offer him a substantial amount of cash to see if he has a propane tank that we can use so we can have our fire pit under the awning when it's supposed to pour down rain tonight. So I think I got a shot at it. You know what? There's 2 camp hosts. I got to try. I think it's doable. I will show you if I'm successful or not, and I guarantee you I'm a dog on a bone. As I always used to say to my managers when I first started out in radio sales, I'll either get the appointment. No, what did I say? See, that's what happens when you speak. Nobody can't remember. I'll get the order or the restraining order. That's what that was what I always used to tell them. So anyway, I will keep you posted, and I will put money on it that I will find a propane tank for us tonight.
You can take your dog off a leash anymore.
I know.
You'd think this would be the perfect place.
Right?
No, we already got reprimanded.
By the Mr. Ranger, sir?
Did I hear you correctly, sir?
Empty nester. If there's 3, leave it be. Right here. Don't want to be touching that. That will come back and rear its ugly head later on in this trip. It's a pretty cool trail, though. I feel like we're in the Sierras. It's almost like being up in Mammoth. Pretty cool. I'm thinking that the heavy stuff shouldn't come down for quite some time.
You think?
Yeah. Check out, we got rain coming, big time. All right, what were we talking about earlier this morning? Propane tank, who wins? I'm winning, I'm winning. Propane tank, right there, right there. We're gonna fill that baby up.
It's $50.93. Plus another $20 to fill it, $70.
Okay, I'm winning, that's all I care about. All right, we're at Ramco Petroleum. We're gonna get our tank filled so Zeus can win the bet, and we're gonna fill Jack's motorhome. All right, Ed, you guys are lifesavers. Yeah, she is so losing the bet. It might be money, it might not be.
Man, if money, I'm gonna pay the money. I don't care.
All right.
I don't want to lose that.
That's so good. Hey, no go.
That's okay.
Sorry.
We're good.
Yes,
What, Zeus?
we have a propane tank. We filled the propane tank. We got everything in Julian. We have 2 things of water. We have 4 bottles of club soda. We have another pie.
Another pie, Coco.
And we have raspberry syrup.
What's the raspberry syrup for?
Well, listen. And a half-gallon of vanilla ice cream.
What?
I'm making a very special dip that's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret, so don't tell anybody what's in it.
You're known for your dips.
Yes, it's a secret, and it's very low-cal, and it's good for rainy days, just like today. Rainy days and Mondays. It's like a rainy day and a Monday.
Right.
They don't get us down. You know why? Because we're in Julian, we're camping.
Right, so you're making this dip.
Yep, making a dip. Adding the ingredients. I'm trying to decide if I need to cover it or not.
So now, why are you making the dip now?
Because we're hungry. Good morning. It is day 3. We are in the command center. Had a little bit of a rough night. Stephanie slept back here. I slept up here, and it was really hard. Not hard to sleep, but the bed was hard. And this place is pretty trashed. We are so not getting our deposit back. No, just kidding. We will clean it up so it'll be lovely, but it is definitely something that we are looking at doing more often. It's pretty fun. So everyone's up grabbing a quick bite out at the little campsite area, which I will walk you out to now. All right, pop out on the side. Our friends have the Sprinter van that has no room on the inside. Got a great campsite area here. It's a beautiful morning. We're checking everything out here. We got all the dogs. They actually were pretty good last night. It was raining like hell, but very fun.
All right, so what did you think, honey?
I loved it. It was really fun. A little tighter than I had hoped it would be as far as
The interior.
but still fun. We were able to get a unit that had a slide, pop out, so it gave us more room inside, and everybody ended up hanging out in here. So that
Here
was
comes a beautiful Airstream.
Ooh, now we're looking at all kinds of.
Now we have RV envy.
Okay.
We're RVers.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have to talk about the propane.
Yeah. I won the bet.
No,
I won the bet because you thought I wasn't going to be able to find it.
I told you I didn't think that.
Okay.
I told you I knew you would do it because I know you. You
Yeah.
are like a dog on a bone.
Dog on a bone.
And, you know, if you've been married for a long time, there's going to be things that person doesn't do the way you think they should do it. And we won't chastise anybody, but the propane was a bit of a cluster. Zeus did find propane,
Yes,
but I don't know if you mentioned that
I have not.
we did not know where our propane, during COVID, Zeus went to Costco and bought a propane fire pit. And when we were all in lockdown, we would sit in our driveway.
Social
with-
distance.
Our kids brought our favorite movie,
Yep.
The Man Who Knew Too Little,
May I step out of character for just 1 minute? I wish you would.
with Bill Murray, which is one of the great classic comedies of all time. And we would sit outside and have fire pit and social distance and watch movies on the garage. It was
Order food.
magical. Zeus had a vision
I have a vision.
of what he wanted his evening to be like.
Yep. And so we got back. We were very excited that we were going to have the vision unfold. And once we opened up the gas fire pit, we realized that it doesn't have the right connector.
And one of the things about the beds, there's a double bed in the back, and when you lay in it, it dips down.
There's an episode of I Love Lucy, and you are in our demo. You will know this episode. I'm pretty sure that Ricky and Lucy were on a road trip, and they ended up staying at this tiny little resort place, and they were in a bed, and they both got into bed and fell into the crevice. So that's what was happening with Stephanie and Zeus. Both backs basically fell into the hole, and we're trying to climb out and went, you know what, this is good for one person.
Oh, is that when they take, no, it's Fred and Ethel. They took Fred's night shirt and pulled
You're
him
right.
over and then tucked him in.
Yeah.
Now, go. You do that every night?
Anyway, and then our guests, our friends, said, don't want to be on camera. It's okay, you don't have to be on camera. Not everybody wants to be on the YouTube. Their bed actually did collapse in the middle of the night.
That's what happens when you camp. There's always things that kind of just go wrong, and a lot of stuff that just goes right, and you get to experience some beautiful places.
Okay, well that was lots and lots of fun. It's so funny how I'm just changing as I get older, because I used to hate to camp. I didn't like Las Cruces, and then I went to Las Cruces, and now it's one of my favorite places. So I think as you get older, your priorities change, and the things that I liked when I was in my 40s are not the things I like in my 50s. And I'm gonna say 50 because I'm still in my 50s. I have hair of my chinny chin chin. Anyway, had a great time. It rained yesterday, which made it a bit problematic, but we had a great time. And the four of us huddled in here with our 4 dogs. And we had Costco fettuccine Alfredo, which is not on our diet. And Zeus made various dips and chips, which are not on our diet. And then we had scrumptious apple and berry pie, which
Was not on.
is not on our diet. And for breakfast, we had bagels and cream cheese and salami, not on our diet. So tomorrow, we are going to have to wean ourselves off carbs again. And that first week is really hard as you go through a little bit of carb withdrawals, but I do it over and over again because I had a damn good time with my friends. And Zeus and I realized that we're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
We had it all together. that we only had a little propane incident, but I'm covered in dog hair. I slept in this shirt. I haven't taken a shower in 3 days. I did brush my teeth and I put moisturizer on every day. That is it. That might be why I like camping. So we just unloaded the, what is it? What do you call that tank?
Gray water.
Gray water, where all the bad stuff goes.
Poo-poo.
The poo-poo. Zeus was a star and a stud, and we are driving the 2 hours home. And then we are going to put everything in the driveway, and we are going to clean this thing up, and they are going to come back and pick it up. So say goodbye, Hank. Say goodbye, Carla. Okay, bye.